Woo!
Welcome to the weekly grab bag for the week of April 30th, 2023. This week has been a little bit more eventful than the last two, I would say. But overall, I've gotten only American comics this week. First thing first, I got a old box shipped to me from Captain Canuck. So a lot of the comics here are recent back issues, except for one of them, and I've picked up a very few things from my local comic book shop. First thing from my old box, I got Ambassadors issue 1 and Ambassadors issues 2 in the Millerverse. Don't know when those two will be adapted by Netflix or if they're going to be adapted by Netflix, but we have to remember that Mark Miller basically has a full-time contract with Netflix. So we've got American Jesus, which will now be Mexican Jesus, I guess, that's coming in the near future. And he announced on Twitter that he is working on Magic Order. Then again, Magic Order is at issues 4, so that would be 4 seasons. If all goes well, we'll see how it goes. I know Jupiter Ascending got canceled after one season. That might be because of the price tag on it. We'll see how it goes. I mean, Netflix put a lot of money down for the master of adapting of materials to be adapted comics, I guess. From Scout Comics, I got Codename Ric Flair Magic 8 Ball, which is a very fun little comic. I've got my script written out for that one. It should be the next one I put out for you guys. It's really, really good. So, a big recommend on my part for that one. Got Doom Patrol number 2, Unstoppable Doom Patrol, which will be a 6-part limited series. It seems I thought they might be running it as a ongoing, but I guess things are being weird a little bit at DC right now. This is not a terrible book overall. I actually like it a lot better than the first one, but that's one that I will have to go through. I got number 1 of Dawn of DC, actual Captain Marvel. Another one of those books where I'm actually quite liking it. I don't like the last 2 pages, but that is probably going to be the hook for the ongoing. So that could be very good. Who knows what DC will really do with Shazam and the Shazamverse, seeing how the actual movies have not been doing too well. But this is an ongoing character they have actually been using quite a bit. So quite good overall, in my opinion. What would be a week without Wildcats? I got a pinup cover for number 6. So nothing too special there. I'll keep doing the Wildcats series once I've got completely back up on my feet. But this is an ongoing, so it's pretty interesting. We've got 2 retro Batman books. The one on the left, The Trouble Between the Dynamic Duo, Beware of Poison Ivy. That's a facsimile of a 1968 comic. I'd have to double check. I didn't remember. Of course, the current price being $3.99 is a little bit higher than the probably 10 cents or 5 cents that it was back in the days. Not the greatest book ever either, but it is the introduction of Poison Ivy to the Batman universe. So we might look at that one at some point. I'm not a huge fan of it. And on the right, we've got Seduction of the Gun, which is a very special episode kind of comic. It is not that great. Once again, it is something that I will go over with you guys. It is interesting in many ways, but it is not a great comic, both in terms of art and in terms of story. All right, finally, we've got One Bad Day. I've gotten every one that I was missing, at least the ones that I know exist. Don't know if they're going to be continuing this, because there's still a few villain or major villain that don't have their One Bad Day. No Killer Croc, no Poison Ivy. So I'm not sure what they're going to do with this. The first one we have here, One Bad Day Clayface, covered by Jim Lee. Always good to see. Always like seeing those and seeing Jim in action. Second one, One Bad Day Mr. Freeze. This one is not as good as a cover. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm pretty sure this is the standard cover, and there's other ones that are a little bit better, but that's the one I got. One Bad Day Penguin. This one is pretty cool. Really shows the penguin as we kind of remembers him. I would like him to have a cigar in his mouth there, but it would probably not go well with current day edition. My favorite One Bad Day cover, One Bad Day Ra's al Ghul. Seriously, a really cool cover. My favorite Batman villain, One Bad Day, the Riddler. Cover is not fantastic. I don't like that look for the Riddler. And the book is by Tom King, who you know I have much love for. But I wanted all the One Bad Days in my collection. And the final one, One Bad Day, Two-Face. So overall, another one with a pretty cool cover, in my opinion. In the end, we've got Catwoman, Bane, Clayface, Mr. Freeze, Penguin, Ra's al Ghul, Riddler, and Two-Face. Don't know if they're going to do any more. I haven't heard anything, actually, and I haven't seen anything. But it doesn't mean that they're not going to, jump in and add additional ones. My son read all of them, and he liked them. But I haven't had the time to go through these different books yet. I've been busy with work and busy with life. So this has been this week. Who knows what's gonna next week's gonna look like? We do have free comic book day today, so I'm gonna go and grab things. And I will see you all later. Keep reading comics, keep enjoying them. I'll keep analyzing them, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.